Okay, that's enough. Ow. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. So playing this game for a long time now, there are like certain things within the game that you will probably end up forgetting about. There's probably a lot of things you may have forgotten about in Bloxburg, and I thought I'd do a video about the really small details that I like about Bloxburg that I actually ended up forgetting about in a way. So coming at number 1, I know this is a really dumb thing right now, but if you go into your house, like, you know, your plot list here, you of course see all of the houses that you have. You see how much plot data percentage it is using up, how much money it costs. But I never really noticed that every single plot you own is actually numbered. So instead of having to count all of your plots, they actually tell you what number plot it actually is. So like this one's my 66th plot that I've bought. This is my 77th plot. I never ended up noticing this for some reason. Like it's small, but I only always notice like the plot data and how much money it costs. I never look at this number at the very end of it. Yeah, my 79th plot. But hopefully in the future they make it so that you can like use a filter for this plot list for like your favorites, to also put it in order to like from 1 to like how many plots you actually have in total, because I still am looking for largest number on my list, because I seen 79. I think, okay, there's 80. I haven't seen anything larger than 85. There's my first plot right here ever, but that is just one thing I never really noticed, and that is cool to me, honestly. It's such a small but like silly thing for me to be like in shock of, but yeah. Okay, so coming at number 2, this is going to be a little drive here, but you know how in town within the Glenn's janitor building, like the green clean janitorial services building, Glenn never had like pants for some reason. Like there was this bug or this glitch, and everyone's like, why doesn't he have that? But he has his pants back. It's so dumb. It's such a small thing. I don't know when it actually, like when he got it back. I don't know why I thought to add that. I just thought that'd be a funny detail, because for the longest time Glenn was just, he did not care. So coming at number 3, I kind of talked about this recently in like a video not too long ago, but if you click the throw party button, there's like this brand new throw party greeting image. We're pretty much familiar with all of these other ones and whatnot. First one, of course, is the newest one, because since the movie theater premiere, I don't know, someone told me that this was new. It may not be new. I don't really pay too much attention to these greeting cards, because I don't know, I haven't really used this in a while, because I don't invite people much, I guess. Came with the movie theater premiere update where we got like the stars, like the movie stuff. So coming at number 4, this is a really funny like bug or something, but if you go into the house catalog, Garland Grotto still exists, and it's not Christmas anymore. As you can see, this is the only limited thing right now. I don't think it's supposed to be here because tickets aren't a thing anymore, but yeah, Garland Grotto's still here. They took out all of the other limited winter plots that you could purchase, and it still costs 2,500 tickets. I don't know, can you see? You don't have enough tickets. Okay, that's what happens if you try to buy it. Maybe they'll take this out within the next update and they just kind of like forgot about it or something, but I thought that'd be funny to mention. This is still here. Very interesting, right? I know. I'm seeing a picture of it. Coming at number 5, and this is kind of like a little throwback detail here, but long time ago, a lot of us Bloxburgers were very curious if there were any like secrets around the map. So what we did is we went to the top of this very mountain here. We took the glider, have used the glider to get to this wall here. We would walk all the way around. We literally had a journey just so that we could see the secret photo that is actually up here, kind of like this like wall, this mountain sort of area of Bloxburg. And now you could actually kind of just jump down here, go through and then you could see this oh hi photo. Like it was back when it was first found and stuff, and people were like, you know, on their journey to find it. It was really crazy, you know, because you did all that work just to see this photo, and you can now easily find it just from going into a neighborhood, and you have free camera access and just kind of moving the camera to this spot. Like I don't ever want to walk up this like wall ever again just to see this photo, but it was always a fun little Easter egg that Queptis had for the map. And you know, when the new map comes around, it's going to be sad, because who knows if it's going to be within the new map anywhere. That'd be kind of cool though if they do add this in the new map coming later this year, which they confirmed from their Q&A and all of that. So there you go. This was like the biggest Easter egg of Bloxburg back in the day. Just throwing like these neighborhood parties just to walk all the way around and find it. Thank you, free cameras, for making the job so much easier. I don't have to be here. All right, so coming at number 6, there's actually, if you think about it, a hidden job, quote unquote job in Bloxburg, and it's actually, you know, working at the movie theaters as kind of like a cashier. There's no actual job for it in the work tab, but you could pretty much like role play working here by being one of the ticket people. You can sit down and ask people, or you could even work behind the actual counter here, because a lot of these machines and stuff, like all these appliances are pretty much interactive. You can grab a pretzel, you can grab some popcorn. There's an empty spot right here for you at the cash register. You could literally pretend to work here, role play. You can wash your hands and take out the trash and stuff. Like, I got really bored, so I decided to wait. That's weird. This one's interactive, but this one isn't. But yeah, like you can throw this away, take out the trash if you like, role play that. Fry things here, and you can take some quick meals, you know, pretend to work here, even though it's not an official job. If you are bored, you know, you can push this cart with some boxes over it. You have access to pretty much like every single door within this building. Like, there's nothing that's kind of off limits, really. The storage room is open for you. Roleplay purposes, yeah. And they let us like interact with all these things for a reason. Like, yeah, you can buy things before you watch a movie, but you can also pretend to work there. Honorable mention, there's a phone booth right here, you know. They should add this in build mode. I'm just gonna add that. It's some fun small detail. They need to add that. I hope they do in the future. All right, coming at number 7, the ATM machine. Most of us have already known about this. It's, you know, not really quite a secret, but I find this to be a fun detail where if you do interact with it by using it, it is a more interactive, more like immersive way to buying the game passes. You don't want to buy it super easily from this menu down here. You can just go into town, go to the ATM and buy it here instead if you like. Buy your money, whatever, buy your block bucks. I don't recommend this. But also, it is another way to donate to players that are in your server without actually having to be right next to them. Because like usually when we give people money, we stand right next to them and donate right there. If you don't want to do that, you can actually donate to players using this, which it doesn't show it because there's no one in my neighborhood. So coming at number 8, what we recently got from the Christmas like winter update is this kid's snow shovel. And I always thought it was a decoration in a way, but it says for baby and kids, a kid's snow shovel. Babies, kids, and toddlers are able to use this shovel instead of the big shovel, because if you try to use regular shovel as a kid, you won't be able to actually use it. But I don't know, I never really like interact with things like that. I always look at it as a little decoration, but it is very interesting. You can be like the adults and shovel some snow, and it actually works, which is, once again, silly detail, but I like it. It's pretty cool. And it's crazy because not only can kids use it, but literal babies can use the shovel. It's fitting for them, you know. The shovel fits, I feel like, babies and maybe toddlers the most, more than kids, because kids are just, I don't know, it seems really tiny for kids, but there you go. And you'll be floating too, like you're just gonna be floating in the air for a bit because you're technically gonna be standing on some snow, like the pile of snow that will appear. And there you go. Okay, maybe not, but like, yeah. All right, and at number 9, this is the last thing in my list, actually. I was too lazy to look for any other small things that I found interesting, or honestly, this is a list of things I forgot about, so I forgot about everything else that may be in this game. But yeah, every single job has a unique uniform, and they refreshed it ever since the update, like maybe, I don't know, for a long time now. They've already done this. This is old, nothing really new, but it's fun to add. But yeah, every job has a refreshed outfit. Because layered clothing is so popular, when we work at these jobs with our layered clothing, we actually don't get to see the uniform itself. But if you aren't wearing layered clothing, you'll get to see them very clearly. Like, yeah, look at all this uniform, the mechanic job. I think one of my favorites is the Ben's ice cream, just because it's blue. Like, it could be super underrated. Like, you even get a hat with this job. Isn't this cool? Like a little visor. My favorite. This is my favorite uniform. You get a little apron, ice cream apron. I think most of us already know what this looks like. You get this overalls, I think. Or I don't think it's overalls. I guess you get like these water pants, whatever. Pretty neat. You even get a hat with this job. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of underrated in a way. Like, yeah, layered clothing just kind of blocks it all. Oh, I think also one of my other favorite outfits is the pizza baker, because you get a chef hat. You get a chef uniform and a chef hat. Such a clean fit, right? And they hired somebody to actually just make these uniforms, you know? Like, they hired someone to do that. I guess I'll show you guys every single outfit. Here's the one at Bloxburgers, you know, just standard. You do get a hat here, a little hat slash visor, I guess. Here's the hairstyles outfit, which is nice and pink. It kind of, I don't know, reminds me of like Scrubs, you know, like a little nurse, like a nurse or a doctor. But yeah, this is cool. You get your scissors and your comb in a little pocket here. Oh yeah, if you're a janitor, you get obviously what Glenn's wearing. You can copy his outfit. Look at that. Of course, BFF Supermarket, since there's 2 jobs here, you have kind of like the same outfit. Let it load real quick. This is what you look like as a cashier. And let's see, there's a stalker job. Oh yeah, stalker job is different. It's a little bit, I guess, an apron for the stalker job. So it's not exactly the same. But of course, as a lumberjack, I believe you'll be wearing what Jack wears. Okay, this one's kind of clean too. I like this one too. It's a real lumberjack. And then of course, if you go into the mining area, of course, this is the mining job uniform. So once again, it's really neat to see all of it. But yeah, that pretty much will wrap up today's video. Have a little refresher on these like fun small details that are in Bloxburg. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!